We have officially reached the point in the year where calories no longer count. And it's a good job, really, because this triple layer chocolate mousse brownie cake would use them all up. And start by chopping some chocolate. This is a very common theme. Get used to chopping chocolate. And to that chocolate, we're going to add butter. The chocolate and the butter in the microwave and heat in 30-second bursts until it's all melted. To that mixture, we're going to add some granulated sugar, stir and leave to cool on the side. Whilst it's cooling, we're going to prep our dry ingredients, which is plain flour and cocoa powder. And we're also going to line our tin. Now, I would only attempt this recipe with a springform tin, but if the universe is generally on your side, you could attempt it with a loose bottom. Now, the chocolate mixture should be cool enough for us to add our eggs. We need 3 eggs, stirring between each one, some vanilla extract, and then the flour and cocoa powder you prepped earlier. Stir until incorporated, and then pour into your prepared tin and bake at 180 for 25 to 30 minutes. This brownie will need to cool completely, so leave it in the tin, and once it's at room temperature, I pop it in the fridge. It's the next day, and to make the mousse, we're going to prep our gelatin. 1 teaspoon of gelatin, 1 tablespoon of cold water. Mixy, gelatin prep, 150 ml of double cream. This, again, is a common theme. You best like double cream. And to the cream, add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Get that on the heat until it's starting to simmer, but not boiling. And finally, chop some more chocolate. Always chop in chocolate. Pour the hot cream over the chocolate. The cream will then melt the chocolate, and essentially you're making a ganache. At this point, your gelatin may or may not have set. If it has set, put the bowl of gelatin in a bowl of boiling water, and like magic, it will make it liquid again. We're going to add that to the chocolate mixture. This is the dangerous part. Well, it's only dangerous if your hand whisk attachment is about to break and you don't know it. To finish the mousse, you need to whisk 300 ml of double cream to medium peaks without redecorating your entire kitchen. Oh, and yourself. However, we have gelatin in a chocolate mixture, so I whacked it in the KitchenAid like I should have done in the first place. Add the whipped cream to the chocolate mixture, spoonful by spoonful, so that you fully incorporate without knocking all the air out, and then spoon that over your brownie. Smooth it down for a nice finish using either a palette knife or the back of a spoon. This will need to set for either 6 hours or overnight. This is a 2 to 3 day recipe, so if you want to eat it tomorrow, you best get cracking. It's the morning we're going to eat it, and to finish, we are going to heat yet more double cream with more granulated sugar, and we are going to chop yet more chocolate. Now, I know this might seem really long-winded, but especially over Christmas, I find this recipe a godsend. It's basically 20 minutes of work a day for an absolute showstopper. Pour the hot cream and sugar over the cold chopped chocolate and stir for a lovely, thick, glossy, shiny ganache, which we're going to smother all over that mousse and brownie and pop in the fridge to set. We're just about to leave for lunch, so it's time to release the kraken. Pour some hot water over a tea towel. Wrap the hot water tea towel round the tin and rub it like a genie. The tin will quickly start to feel warm, and then you pop the springform open, push from the bottom, and bam, there is your 3-layer cake. Using a palette knife, gently coax out the bottom of the tin, and then for extra bake-off showstopper brownie points, dust with cocoa powder. We took this along for lunch at a friend's house, and it is always adored by all. It's fudgy on the bottom, light in the middle, decadent on top. It's amazing served with fresh raspberries, or just a mum alone in her kitchen with a fork.